Well, how's everybody doing today? I guess it's tonight. It's after chores. Been raining all day. Oh, we had just about an inch a while ago, so I bet we're over an inch now. Some lovely January weather, I guess. So, so anyways, we're gonna need to put tracks on the skid loader, and normally I use a ratchet strap to try to get them things on there and tight, and it don't work the greatest. So I'm gonna see if I can come up with something to make that process go a little faster. Yeah, so I guess we'll see what we get into here. Alright, there's my two pieces there. Piece of angle iron with a nut. And I welded a piece of pipe on that angle iron. As soon as I cool off, I'll continue. I think I got a little too hot on that nut. I'm gonna run a tap through there and make sure the threads are still good. I didn't want it to break off, so I ran a few beads on it. So we'll send a tap through there and yeah, check back in a little bit. Alright, so I ran a bead of weld on the bottom of that angle iron. Did the same on the other piece. That's gonna hopefully keep that from popping out when it's pulling them tracks together. Hopefully. We'll find out, I don't know. Kind of a spur of the moment idea, I guess. Really not too much thought gone into it. Alright, this is what I came up with. Welded a nut in the back side of this threaded rod. That piece on there. I was just going to weld the nut in the back side here, but I decided to just put two nuts on and lock them in. That way if I got to take it apart for some reason, we can get it apart. So I guess the big question is it going to work? We'll see. Working so far. So what I'd run into a lot when I was using the ratchet strap, you know, the ratchet end was so freaking long. You know, you'd be pulling from back there and up there, and you could never get it very tight. So I'm hoping this is gonna be a lot better. I think I went too far already. What I'll probably have to do is put this one in and then take this bolt out and move into this hole. So I'm not talented enough to video that and do it, so I guess I'll check back when I get it done. Definitely amazing what tracks will do. I do eventually have a plan to gravel all this up here so we're not fighting the mud all the time. We're in that corn silage bag up there. That's technically in that edge of that cornfield. So I figured it'd be used up by spring. I didn't expect all this rain and mud in January. But yeah, I want to up where that field ends. This all slopes downhill. So my thought is to put a berm at the edge of that field And the water kind of runs this way, and then it runs this way, and V's out, basically runs down there. So I thought I'd put a berm along that whole field, and then maybe run a tile pipe and pump it down out of the hillside somewhere. My thought anyways. I don't know if it's a good thought or not, but that's my thought. Get rid of some of the water, and then get some gravel in here. And you always have a little bit of dirt kind of want to run down. And it's also kind of hard to gravel anything too. I normally get the hay bags used up, but I'll always have feed up here, and you don't get it graveled up here, well, then the dirt wants to run down the hill. So we'll get her eventually, hopefully. Another day. I parked this trailer here. I didn't foresee it being muddy anytime soon, so I had a hard time getting backed up to it. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it out or not, so we'll find out. 10 pounds of mud stuck to my frickin' boots. Oh, what a mess. Come on. Oh, there we go. Almost to the driveway. Oh, there we got her. Just coming back from dropping a big open heifer off at the locker plant. Got some weather moving in tonight. Freezing rain, snow, crap. So at least it held off as long as it did. I don't want to have to do that and go all the way over here in that weather. Not that it's that far, 12, 15 miles, something like that. But not much scenery to look at this time of year. Unless you like windmills. A lot of those over here. So, anyways, I guess, I don't know what else we'll get into. We'll see what happens. So, we'll check back at some point. Might be tomorrow, might be the next day. Who knows? Well, how's everybody doing today? See if I can climb this hill here. Let you know in a minute. I think we're gonna do it. Got some pretty wet snow today. Pretty slick. So we're trying to clean out some pens. Cleaned up the yards of some sheds yesterday. Had some decent temperatures anyways. So. It sounds like after next week, what's the day? I don't know. What the hell is today? Wednesday, I think. So we got till Friday, and then the weather gets colder. So, see what we can get done. Got a couple more fresh cows and another lineback calf. Show you guys those at some point. Yeah, we'll see what we get into. Alright, last load for that spreader. Got that scraped out. Probably run the floor on the way back. We'll get the other one cleaned out and bed those sheds down. Let everybody back in, feed them, and chore time again. Alright, well, we're on the next day again. So we got down there done yesterday. We got that end super hut done. Now we're just done these two here. Should get that done by chore time. And this big shed here, it's getting to where it could get cleaned out, but it ain't no dire hurry. We got the yard and everything cleaned out yesterday or day before, one of those days, I don't remember. So yeah, we're getting there. That old air's got kind of a bite to her today. At least the sun came out for a little bit, but yeah, I think we got tomorrow, Friday yet. And tomorrow night it's supposed to get pretty cold. Kind of uneven in there. Around the feeders it was thawed out enough to haul it out, and everywhere else is froze pretty solid. Alright, there's one of the last fresh cows. She had a nice lineback heifer calf. Nice looking cow. Those teats are a little pointed in a little farther than you like, but they'll straighten out once the swelling goes down. I'll show you that last fresh heifer that had that big lineback bull on the end of the last video. Yeah, and that's one of the Norwegian reds that calved here. She's probably been in a couple of, probably a month or month and a half, or something like that. Getting along pretty good. Alright, there's that heifer that had that great big line back off the last video. She doing pretty good. Nice udder cow. Norwegian red. Well, it's another day again. Got ourselves a decent amount of snow last night. So, the old snowblower hooked back up again. Play around with a little, I try to level it out a little better. I think we're pretty good now. So center links on here. You can spin those in and out to get the tilt right on that. So, ideally I'd put it on the hydro, but don't seem like too bad. We're too thick and the snow is awful light and powdery, so I think we'll be able to blow right through her. So, see how she goes. That's kind of hard to tell, but up against those bags really gets deep. That just kind of stops all the wind and everything blows up against it. At least there ain't a ton in front of the bag. That's what we've been piling out of there. Wind blowing here and there. It was about halfway up my front tire. Then you get where it's not very deep at all. Alright, well, it's about chore time here. Just got done moving a bunch of snow again and all that good stuff. So I'll show you a couple of these last calves here and probably call her good enough. Alright, well, there's that big lineback bull calf that I pulled on the last video there. He's just a tank. Set of twin bulls over here. One hiding in the corner. There's the last little line back heifer. Got a sharp looking little calf. There's a little more light back here at the moment, but. Alright, well, nothing exciting again. So I guess, yeah, we'll call this one good enough. It's going to be cold here for a couple of days, and back at home, the pit and whatnot, so hard to say what we'll get into next time. So I guess, see what happens. So thanks for watching. We'll catch everybody later.